Hey everyone, welcome back. My name is Adrian Somoza and this is Bond. Today we're going to be talking about typographic systems versus typographic scales. So let's go. Typographic scales are different from typographic systems. Type scales give visual rhythm to our designs. They are an ordered set of character sizes linked to each other by a common ratio. The traditional typographic scale is structured as follows. Let me show you. Here's a diagram, and you can see how from 6 to 12 we're just adding 1 pixel or 1 point. From 12 to 18 we're adding 2 points. From 18 to 24 we're adding 3 points. From 24 till 72 we're adding 12 points. As you can see, there's a mathematical sequence that creates harmony and rhythm between each size, opposed to changing sizes randomly. When creating a typographic system, we choose the sizes based on a type scale to ensure there's a rhythm on our compositions. Most of the design programs, like Sketch for example, that I use, include this typographic scale. So here you have it in Sketch. You can click here and see all the sizes for the traditional typographic scale. I really recommend that you guys use the traditional typographic scale. I've been using it for almost a decade for all of my projects and it works perfectly fine. It doesn't need to become more fancier than that. Now, Google Material Design has a tool to create a typographic scale, and it says, the material design type scale includes a range of contrasting styles that supports the need of your product and its content. Now, I wouldn't recommend using a typographic scale, but yet I've seen too many designers and companies using a typographic scale as a system. In my opinion, a good typographic system is a set of choices based on a typographic scale. So let me show you here what I mean. For example, we could choose 12, 14, 36, and 72, which is my go-to typographic system, plus some other sizes, but mainly those are the sizes that I usually choose. So here you can see a typographic system that I created with Helvetica Neue, and I use 72, 36, 14, and 12, and those all stem from the traditional typographic scale. I always choose between 4 to 6 character sizes for my typographic systems. I've designed an entire platform for Adidas with 100+ screens, and I only used 5 hierarchies for that project. So it can be done, but it takes discipline to resist the urge to add new sizes as we encounter challenges and design problems that we need to solve. In the next video, I'm going to talk about how I create the perfect typographic system. Having said this, we have created some typographic libraries for Sketch, and they are for sale. These typographic libraries were created based on the knowledge that I've gathered during 9 years of working as a digital designer for brands like Adidas, Red Bull, and Nike. If you want to check them out, you can find them in the links below. Let me show you an example of a typographic library that we've created. This is Helvetica Neue and includes 6 sizes. So H0 goes for big characters and titles. H1 is the main functional primary title size, and then you have 2 other title sizes, a body copy or paragraph, and a subtitle size that you can use for things like subtitles and also CTAs, as you can see here. So as you can see, having just 6 hierarchies based on a type scale is very efficient, very simple, and very powerful because there's a lot of contrast between each character size. So in the next video, I'm going to talk about how I do that. Let me show you some examples of a typographic system with just 5 hierarchies. Now, having said this, we have created a set of typographic systems developed into typographic libraries for Sketch that you can check in the links below. They are for sale. And those typographic systems are based on the knowledge that I've gathered during my 9+ year career as a digital designer working for brands like Adidas, Red Bull, and Nike. So let me show you a little bit of some examples of a typographic system simple like this one, but in use. So you can see that there's a lot of versatility on what can be done with it. So these are some examples that my wife created using the typographic system. Like this one is the Helvetica Neue system. So as you can see, it's very versatile. There's a lot of things that you can do. There's a lot of alignments. There's a lot of things that you can do, and it's very simple, so it's very easy to use. Remember that in the next video I'm going to teach you how to create the perfect typographic system, and we're going to go into detail about how this is created and the principles behind it. But for now, I wanted to explain the difference between a typographic scale, a typographic system, and how we can use a typographic scale to create a typographic system. But please don't confuse the two, and don't use a typographic scale as a system. That's it for today, guys. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and remember to check our typographic libraries in the links below. And I will see you in the next video. Cheers!